Hey guys, welcome back. I know I was talking about energy harvesting in the last video, and I did not remember to say, because God is watching over everything. You got to stay in prayer, constant prayer, because that's what's going to help us get around all the things that are happening. You know, people are going to do whatever it is that they think they can get away with, but in the end, God sees all, so they're not getting away with anything, including the people who like to lie and say other people are alcoholics and drinkers and drug addicts, and they're really the individuals who are doing it. They're trying to get the attention off of them and put it on others. And in all actuality, the truth is coming to the surface. Okay, story time. There was a man who a woman said no thank you to. And he got his feelings got hurt. And not only did his feelings get hurt, but he decides, you know what? Women are not strong as men. I'm going to show her. I'm going to show her. So he has this woman watching her. Every video that comes up, she calls him and lets him know that she's with what the woman has going on her videos. This is what's going on out here, guys. This is silliest stuff, but this is what happens. So the woman is doing that, and then he says, okay. He goes ahead and he finds a woman who he thinks she has some talent. He says, you know what? You could be a YouTuber. Why don't we get you on? I'm going to help you out. I'm going to hook you everything up. She said, I know how to do everything. He said, well, if you need my help, just let me know. So, but he shows her the woman's footage. So the woman becomes jealous because she's like, man, that's supposed to be my man. He looking at her. I definitely got to outdo her now. So it's been a constant competition between. Now, the woman whose videos are being watched, she has no idea all this stuff was going on. So the two of these people, then they decide, okay, you know what? We're going to get together and we're going to take it down. So they pay somebody to go ahead and not only look into her background, but they pay somebody to go ahead and look through her everything. They start doing certain things with her bank account. She gets a new phone line. They tap into the phone line because he has a friend who works at that mobile company. Now, you know there's a great deal of mobile companies. Especially in this country, you know, we have the main ones. We have Verizon, T-Mobile, you know, AT&T, the main ones. Now, if you have a friend who works at one of those things, one of those companies, they are not even supposed to give any information out. He says, okay, I'm going to take one further than that. Try to tap into the person's medical records, trying to find any little thing to put out there. Anybody who's got to work that hard to try to look and search and get someone's information must have a lot more to hide. Now, same guy who's doing all of this has guy friends and girlfriends. And the women sometimes get upset because he's hanging out more with the guys than he's hanging out with them. Has anybody looked at that? Evaluate, first of all, the company that you keep. If you have company around you who is not doing the things that they're supposed to be doing, and you're hanging around them, you're going to find yourself in a bad situation as well. I know I had a person who I was hanging out with a while ago. And I really liked this person. I thought she was real cool, you know. And we bounced ideas off each other. You know, it was really a nice relationship, you know. Because I'm older, you know, I thought I was trying to, you know, help her and advise her and things that I knew. And, you know, of course, you know, I'm older, so I'm not into all the other stuff that she did. So she showed me a few things I thought was really nice. And I still respect her today. Don't get me wrong. I like her. She's a very nice person. But problem is, if you go shopping with a person and they steal something and you're with them, do you think the police are going to say, oh, they weren't together just now because she was walking ahead of her? No. They filmed the whole thing. They know everybody who's involved. So if you're walking ahead and you leave the store and that person gets caught stealing, you were with them. So now you're going to get caught, or you're going to be the one blamed as well. So it's very important that you have to watch the company in which you keep. Because if you don't watch the company in which you keep, same thing that they're going to go down for, you're going to go down for. You know? The same gang stalking group, the same people who they ask to get involved. Those people, for the mere practice or mere comments that you made along with theirs, do you really think that you're not going to be going down too? You have to be careful. If you're hanging around a group of people who are trying to elevate, who are reading the Bible maybe, who are studying, who are doing the right thing, then if you're around that type of company, then you're going to elevate. But if you're hanging around with low defined people, that's the nicest way I can put that. Low functioning people, low vibration. Those are the people who you're going to be considered. Because you can't elevate higher if you're with people who are pulling you down. Focus on making sure that you're making the right choices so that you don't have to learn the hard way. Because right now, there's a lot of people about to go down for doing the same stuff. It's uncanny. It's unscrupulous. It's time that we look at our attention. What are we putting our attention on? Are we putting our attention on things that we want to be? The way in which we act is the things that we want to achieve. You write down, okay, I want to be happy. How are you going to be happy? You write down, oh, I want to go to the park. You can easily walk to the park, but being happy, there's a lot more to be defined on how you're going to make it in that way. It's important that you are setting the right goals and making sure that you're doing the things that are going to elevate you. I'm bringing your attention to things that are going on in our surroundings because we're all being affected. If you're not a YouTuber, maybe you're not being affected the same way. But the people who are filming, we are in this together. And the people who are working against it, they can actually do certain things to cause this whole channel to be shut down. So it's important that we look at those things and we reevaluate how it is that we're putting this content out, okay? So, guys, I hope that you're going to have a wonderful day and hang in there. We're going to get through this together. Stay in prayer and meditate.